Now Nonu over the top and almost intercepted by Pierre Spies, who gets the toe through now. Morne Steyn has to go back and will be carried back towards his try line.
Let the ball come, Green, let it come, good touch. Stay there. Get back.
If that ball comes back, it's over the line if they put their hands on it. Yeah, 5-meter scrum, the ball was over the line.
Well, we were just chatting about the pressure, and more pressure it is. Oh, could almost have been a try. New Zealand will take a little moment to try and find some composure and ensure that they can defend here. It is a perilous situation. This is how the starting team lined up. These are the changes that you will now see. McAllister and Weepu, the two most significant. The halfbacks, Kieran Reid has replaced Ruan Pienaar, and in the front row, the fresh legs of Afoa and Mialamu. And with all those changes and fresh legs, really paid dividends tonight. Bob, is that game over now for the All Blacks?
Joel, it's never over till it's over. You know, as they say, the fat lady hasn't even started to clear her throat here in Durban, but the crowd certainly has, and they're in full voice here. In fact, the atmosphere is actually just ratcheted right up in the last couple of minutes with the Boks camping on the All Blacks line, and I think the crowd are hungry for a try. Let's hope the men in green and gold give them one.
Not much movement on the Springbok bench by the look of things for these last 8 minutes.
No. And the one thing that try would do, it would take the bonus point completely away from the All Blacks. And we know in this competition how tight it can be and how important bonus points are.
When South Africa won the Tri Nations in 2004, bonus points away from home proved absolutely vital. New Zealand had one snatched away from them by Morne Steyn after the hooter last week in Bloemfontein. And obviously, if it stays like this now, they'll go home completely empty-handed from South Africa. Spies trying to control it at the back.
The intentional swinging of the scrum by the All Blacks penalised with a full-on penalty.
Green are driving straight, and you are breaking away.
Watch how the All Blacks peel it to the left here. There's a little bit of a push, and now they just swing it completely. Almost give up the ghost and hope that they get out of jail with a whistle going. Well, the whistle went, but not to their advantage.
Well, another record pending here. Morne Steyn already has all 28 of South Africa's points and is the top point scorer between these two nations on either side. But Andrew Mertens holds the record for the most points in a Tri-Nations game, 29, when New Zealand played Australia in Auckland in 1999. So this would take Morne Steyn's personal contribution to 31. He has not missed from the kicking tee. This would be penalty number 8. To go with a try and a conversion. Yeah, little beauty. 31 points, South Africa. 31 points to Morne Steyn.
It really has been a sublime performance. Not only has he kicked well for Paul's, he's controlled the game well between him and Morne Steyn. They've pushed the All Blacks back into their half, and the rest of the team have supported well with a good chase.
Hands away, Green, let it come, cross.
Ferocious rucking from the All Blacks. They're certainly not giving up in this contest. They'll chase it down for all they're worth, trying to get something out of the game. Little toe through from Pierre Spies, and Steyn just couldn't hang on in the tackle. Sivibatu has been a mixture of extremely dangerous and extremely vulnerable under the high ball especially.
Advantage over.
Nonu spreads it wide quickly. Soyalo for McCaw.
Run away,
South African
Green.
defence again shifting superbly.
McAllister attacks the gain line. Brousseau makes the tackle and the steal. Brilliant again from Heinrich Brousseau. Steyn's up and under. Morne Steyn fends off one tackle, but not the second. The follow-up one was from Heinrich Brousseau again. Big tackle on Smith. Now Weepu. Morne Steyn tries to fend off Jacques Reid. They had an extra man there, but the pass was forward. And it's just a microcosm of the whole game for the All Blacks.
It's been a big effort from all the South African players tonight. Heinrich Brousseau made the tackle, quick to his feet. And McAllister left stranded there temporarily. Brousseau just too good and pounced too quickly. And again, the big tackles continue to come. And as the players have a little bit of a hesitation, a little bit of a break there, it's into the last 4 or so minutes. We start looking at the man of the match, and of course a number of players have put their hands up this evening. A couple that really have impressed. Bucky's Botha, enormous in the tight 5. Heinrich Brousseau has been good. Pierre Spies has had a big game. Farid Dupree has once again contributed enormously with his strong kicking game. Jacques Farid's defense and ball carrying has been fantastic, and Morne Steyn stands out.
Spies attacks the All Black midfield. Steyn will put it up for Habana to chase. Would love to get something out of his 50th test appearance. Advantage for the knock-on being played to the All Blacks. This is where they have been dangerous. Muliaina, Sivivatu can't hang on.
Jacques Farid once again chasing so hard, getting across there and making the tackle, and the dejected face of Jason Eaton still on the bench tells the whole story in that single moment. Habana committed, jumping high, would have reclaimed it.
Look at that, 28 handling errors from New Zealand. And to be fair, some of them have been as a result of pressure applied from some excellent tactical kicking.
Look, you've got to be honest, and it's been a tough old conditions to try and play against South Africa. A little bit wet, a little bit slippery, and that doesn't look good for Kevin Nyalami. He's gone off with a chest or shoulder injury, and no one likes to see that. But all those errors forced by pressure and by poor conditions, and maybe a combination of the both. But it is very tough to play against a South African team that puts you under so much pressure.
Pressure once again on the Springbok scrum, but they get it back well, and Jacobs in midfield. That was a forward pass from Steyn.
It's a little dummy here, trying to look behind, trying to suck defenders in and create a bit of space out wide, hoping that then shift. Had a little pop pass, going marginally forward.
Double substitution now for the Springboks for the last few minutes. Yanni du Plessis replaces his captain John Smith, and Andries Becker comes on to replace Bucky Squirter. John Smith absolutely delighted in front of his home crowd in the test match in which he broke George Gregan and Will Carling's record as the most capped international captain of all time. What a special day and a special moment for one of the true greats of rugby union.
And not just in this country, the true greats of rugby union worldwide.
And another two subs. Wynand Olivier replaces Jacques Farid in midfield. Ricky January on for Farid Dupree. Every single one of these Springboks is going to get a taste of this fantastic victory. Soyalo off the back. Wipu. Big tackle from Ricky January. Immediately making his presence felt, and Brousseau gets the pass away. Steyn toes it through for Sivivatu. Muliaina. Across for Rokothoko. When it's got loose and open, he loves to run, but Wynand Olivier up to the defensive challenge. McAllister for Sivivatu. Conrad Smith outside on the left. It's McAllister who looped around. Springbok defence remains committed and well organised to the very end. Another turnover. Steyn again. Just couldn't get the offload away. Sivivatu. Peterson was back.
Back quickly, very quickly, quick to react, and Sivivatu tried to use a bit of football skill there to outmaneuver South African organised defence. Rokothoko leading strongly, and Wynand Olivier standing up in the tackle.
Bismarck du Plessis now replaced by Chili Boy Ralapella in the middle of the front row. All the substitutes now on.
Touch, pause, engage. That's okay, that's good. That's tidy.
Soyalo.
On your feet, release now.
Tackle from Brousseau. And once again, the little man has done it.
He's got to his feet.
Made the tackle, was allowed to play the ball, won the penalty.
He's got such a low centre of gravity, and this is walking it forward even more so into the range of Morne Steyn. Will he pop this out and extend his record? Rodney Soyalo, a little isolated. Arnick Rousseau, too quick, too strong.
Joel, just some outstanding play there from the open sider, and it's amazing how this role has evolved. He's made it his own here tonight, and he's outplayed the guy who, up until now, is known as the best open sider in the world.
Morne Steyn already has the record for most points in a Tri-Nations match. This to extend it to 34, right on full time. Oh, well, he is human after all. but he won't mind that. The first one he's missed from the kicking tee came right on the final whistle, and the ABSA Stadium in Durban salutes a magnificent Springbok performance. A victory by 12 points. They have shut out the All Blacks on their 2 test match tour of South Africa. Back-to-back victories in Bloemfontein and Durban. And a significant moment for Jean de Villiers and Brian Habana in their 50th test matches. And for that man, John Smith, becoming the most capped captain in rugby union history. Just making that occasion that little bit sweeter with a superb victory that set South Africa up even better for this year's Tri-Nations tournament. Australia await in Cape Town next week at Newlands, but for now, John Smith and his men should celebrate, and celebrate well, as will the people of Durban. 31 points through a try, a conversion, and 8 penalties from Morne Steyn. Full time, South Africa 31, New Zealand 90.